You guys head north. Let's go. Begin encircling. Because I would say that with extreme ease, we should be able to break through here sooner or later. Oh good, you're learning defensive doctrine and fast planner. That's what I'd like to see. I'm just gonna have that there so we get a planning bonus. It'll help. A little bit of attack bonus here and there. Might make the difference, you never know. Alright, so. Is this Marine Division ready to drop? Good. Marine or not, it's an entire brigade of nothing but Marines. Should do pretty well. They're just launching an invasion into a fortified island. It's not even really a fortified island so much as it's just an enemy garrisoned island. This war still hasn't gotten nuclear yet. Yeah. Do I have an Air Force bomber roads? No. Like, people are just like, you should build an Air Force. And then I respond with, how about I don't? Because, you know what's fun about me not having an Air Force? I don't have to worry about the NATO Air Force. Which, you know what? I just don't believe I'm ever going to be able to overcome. Which isn't entirely unreasonable. Alright. It's 2014 and this war drags on. This war drags on. Russia's at limited conscription. Alright. So here comes the Marines. Alright. I understand. I thought about your baby and thought the same way. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, they're beginning to cycle attacks. Alright, Marines. Yeah, you guys can't take this either. There is no force on this planet that can take it. That's sort of our problem, really. Okay. The Marines were on D, so. Okay, so this is established into a full front. That we have a whole 2 divisions to spare. Great. Select half. You here now. Select half. You here now. There we go. Burn them all. Done. And immediately return there. More is probably on the way. Yeah, unfortunately Izmir broke. I'm not too surprised about this. Execute all plans. How's our tank shortage, by the way? 16,000. So it's getting worse. It's getting worse. I can't say I'm surprised, but, you know. We're just trying to get tanks out right now as fast as possible. That's why I really don't want to be engaging in too much bloody combat, but, you know. Alright. Well, once again, we've gotten to a situation where they're in deep levels of attrition, so are we. And with any luck, we can get a sizable encirclement. Yeah, we're down 16,000 tanks. It's not good. But, you know. Do we even have a full division anywhere? Oh, yeah, sure. 16,000 isn't actually that bad. Like, if we look at our actual logistical numbers here. Yeah. Let's see here. Tanks. Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty okay. We're fine. Okay. This has obviously proven to be too large of an issue again. Okay. Gonna put a fallback line. Right here. All of you guys are now assigned to it. Go. You're defending? Don't care. Get the hell out. Get back there. Get back there. It's just total fallback. Fuck it. Alright, we're going to go in on this because it's an encirclement, and we can destroy several dozen divisions, which is pretty much always worth it. I think most people will agree. So, but we're bending this front. I'm going to let them push back over so the cycle can continue. Maybe better to fall all the way back. Yeah, like that. And just try and defense. Nope, everyone. There's no front line there. Everyone to the fallback line. We're missing a division. You fuckers, what? Hold on. Hold on. You fuckers got what? How? I literally demanded a full retreat. Why would you be there of all places? How would you even be there of all places? That is literally impossible. Unless, like, everyone decided to drive here rather than towards the fallback line. That should be physically impossible. Alright, come on, get a port. Christ. Alright. We've got to try and open up a hole. Let's get these guys through. Pull off Gallipoli, even when the Australians failed. I didn't think I could pull off Gallipoli. I've never tried. I'm running a meat grinder out here. Because it's favorable conditions for me. Like, I'm still on volunteer only. I haven't actually had too many casualties. Despite what some may say. And these guys are losing effectiveness fast, because I didn't even notice them. I'm just like, it looks like we're undercounting here. And I was right. We totally were. There were a pile of missing divisions. Literally 8. And it's like, well, there's nothing we can fucking do. Because apparently, my guys are just literally retarded. Ignored all of my orders and sat on the fucking farthest point possible away. They probably, like, ended up re-ignoring my reassignment order because they were in combat or some stupid shit like that. And then just sat there forever. As the front line shrank, they all kind of collapsed in on that. We're actually just going to reload from that. That's bullshit. There are a lot of problems with the game doing things like that, where I can select everyone, give them an order, and they don't follow it. And I have to pay extremely close attention. Extremely close attention to it. Yeah. Alright, so this time, we're going to manually select... do that, which will completely clear any combat attacks, on their part anyway. Set a fallback line. Let's see if we can properly retreat this time. Thank you. And yeah, see, it's stuff like this that ends up getting it. Alright. And you two get reassigned. 39 and 7, that's 46. So that's all of them. Now this time, we'll very closely watch. Yeah, this division just stopped moving. Like, despite being actively assigned to this fallback line, he stopped moving. That's what got our troops killed. Because the game doesn't actually understand anything. Alright, random Slovakian brigade. Kill it. Alright. Pressure this encirclement. Pressure in there. Pressure in here. In fact, we don't even have an offensive line. Just go on it. Be aggressive. Take that down. Fall back to this line and prep. Alright. Triple check to make sure, yeah, no landings all along there. The war continues in just this theater. This has been nothing but an absolute slaughter. Poland and Latvia have done 11% of the work. Ooh, 19. I take it to Germany? Yeah. Most of which are casualty based, right? Yeah. Germany's just been throwing the men at the problem. 1.8 million. Alright. Well, boom. Why is there anyone trying to fight here? Alright, leave. And, oh, you've just been caught. Just run. Hell. Just get out of there. Alright, this time, despite the AI's best efforts to make me lose at least one dude, we managed to pull off a proper retreat. That's what we'd like to see. Christ. Or Greece, too. Like, a lot of the smaller countries are on scraping the barrel. Like, they have no choice. This war has been burning through everybody. The major countries still manage to keep out on all adults serve, but, you know. Even the U.S. is at that. Alright. A successful retreat. Everyone good? Everyone good. And... Alright. Them press a little farther. I'm sure they're enjoying themselves. Wait, is he losing? No. Like, I can't go here and then fight, like, the Sixth Front War caused because this, and this can't be taken. It turns one front into 6, and they do cyclical attacks and eventually break through. So, it's easier just to have a standard solid front that I sort of retreat on every so often. Like, we're just sort of doing indefinite war at this point. Like, we win by grinding them down to a fine paste. Because sooner or later, even Germany will have problems. France has actually managed to rebuild some divisions after its last staggeringly terrible loss. Luxembourg has lost all of its people and has no divisions left. Albania has lost all its people and has a single division left. Yeah, so no. This is just a standard retreat, it's fine. Tactical withdrawal. We're not actually losing. But we are stalemated, yeah. We are very badly stalemated. Like, the way to break the stalemate would be air superiority and nukes, but I can't get air superiority. People keep telling me to try, but, I don't believe I'll ever be able to have air superiority against the entire NATO air fleet. It's not like I'm just up against one country or something. People have to realize that I'm up against literally most of the world right now. Matching them on land combat is hard enough. And actually matching them on air combat? Good fucking luck. Alright, so we're going to take up our defense positions here. I'm almost tempted to do like a full encirclement where we punch along a line and then branch off along here and then clap in. In theory, we could destroy their entire army. Might be worthwhile to try. I'll need manual control, of course, because the AI doesn't know what the fuck I'm doing and it's terrible at anything even remotely resembling something tactical. It'll be easier to do the breakthrough down here. So we'll try and like snake around and compress and push in them all. If we can destroy another 100 or so divisions, who knows? You know, that might just be enough to win us everything. Probably not, but man can dream after all. Alright. Push up along here, and suddenly encirclement. Instant encirclement, just add water. Alright. Okay. Almost there. Alright. Good. Encirclement created. Now you guys flop right on in there and wreck them. Okay. No problemo. Support them from the rear. And a few dozen more dead divisions. That's what you call a murder hole. Yeah. We're just murder holing. Why not? Gotta do what you gotta do. And I mean, the only way I'm gonna grind down the world's divisions is if I start using advanced tactics like this. I mean, our enemies feel pain. We figured that out already. So, if we can make them bleed and we can make them feel pain, we can kill them. It does, however, sometimes take a while. Alright. Yeah, we'll get across the river with these guys. Bring them around. Boy, this is a problem. No, we need to cut them off there. Done. Alright. Well, unfortunately for us, the odds of us actually breaking this one province is going to be pretty tough. So we're just going to try and get an encirclement on them. And they'll burn out from lack of supplies pretty quickly. Alright, 70, 75. Keep it up. Okay. One, you guys probably shouldn't have all moved there. Good effort, though. Well, I mean, you guys did do everything I asked. Good work, I suppose. Now they're encircled completely, blow them all up. They'll lose a lot of divisions out there. Alright. They seem to be having some issues considering the lack of soldiers on the front. I can't help but notice this. Alright. So the enemy seems to have absolutely no soldiers on this front line. It may be time to reinstate the AI's control. And try and launch an offensive. Go. Because God knows we just evaporated a chunk of it, so. You guys don't get off easy at all. And circling you so hard. Another dead division, perfect. They seem to be amassing around here. Either way, it's another encircled port in a moment. Push on that one division there. And what do you know? Hopefully you guys don't win too hard over there. You are winning too hard. We can't get the encirclement off, damn. Oh well. Blowing them back to the Stone Age. That's for sure. So, how are you guys feeling after the latest round of combat? Germany, you hit 2 million on your own yet? Almost. Up to 1.9 million. Jesus. Russia's taken nearly 500,000. Alright. No, we didn't get pushed back. I willfully pushed myself back. And we probably will again pretty soon. I don't want to go too much farther than this, to be honest. Like, we've got a new strategy, and it's working really well for just dismantling their army bit by bit. But, they're NATO. They have more divisions, no matter how many I kill. US is really starting to arm up this border. That's why I haven't called Iran in. These guys would collapse in a second if I called them in. Like, Germany's up to 1.9 million casualties. Still an all-adult serve, but let's have a look at them, shall we? Let's take a quick look at Germany here. They still have another 4.61 million. Holy shit. Yeesh. They gain 1k a month. Yeah, in all honesty, I don't think it's physically possible for us to win this, unfortunately. Like, I think what we have to do is call a stalemate. Like, I can't lose. They don't have the firepower even to even come close to breaking me. But also, I have no real way to win. Like, I can't grind out all of their soldiers. The world population is growing faster than people can die. Like, another landing in Syria. That tends to be the case. Like, there's no win condition for either party. Unfortunately. So I have no choice but to call an end to this series. We've reached an impasse, a crossroads which no one can go through. We've successfully cocked everything up to the point where no one can win. Which sometimes happens when you go to war with the entire world. I mean, even China is proxy warring me, for anyone wondering. Like, they have sent volunteers to a bunch of people. They're all over this front line just the same. So while we may not be at war with China because they left NATO, they are still trying to beat us pretty hard. We're at war with NATO and China in essence, so. That's just too many people for me. Especially, considering that the US owns half of fucking India right now. Ugh. Not an easy task. Not an easy task. Oh well. That's going to do it for this long series of episodes, which will be chopped up into more reasonable bite-sized ones. Thank you everybody for watching. I've been your lovely, lovely host, Kelvin, signing off.